What should we ask the tarot today? I have my Ask the Tarot Love and Abundance Edition Oracle deck that I designed myself. There is a link in the bio to several decks that I've designed and also to same-day readings. But in the meantime, what should we ask the tarot today? What is coming in love for me? Spirit, for the viewer, can we have a look at what is coming in love for them, please? What is coming in love for the viewer? We have the spring equinox happening next week, and I have felt masses of shifts and changes for the collective. So let us see what is coming. What is coming in love for you? Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords, the Fool, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. So we have only pulled 4 cards here and then the bottom of the deck energy, and yet within this we have 3 major arcana. I feel that this reading is for those who have planted a seed of faith or hope a very long time ago. This actually may have been years in the making. And it very much feels with the combination of these cards that you are now going to harvest the rewards. The Seven of Pentacles is truly such a beautiful card. It quite literally tells the story of someone who had a hope, a wish, a dream, and they have stood by that. That there has been a period of germination where there may have been no evidence whatsoever of what was happening beneath the surface. But now, here comes the physical evidence, and let's look at what the evidence is bringing. For many, it speaks of travel and of new beginnings, and very much someone taking a leap of faith. I want to show you something within the card, close up. Do you see in her hand she has a little tiny flower and a bird as a companion? The flower is symbolic of enjoying the journey, not just the destination, of taking your time to smell the roses and to savor every moment of this journey, whether that is a physical journey or a metaphorical one. Birds may have been very significant to you on this journey as well. And it's interesting, as I have spoken to a number of you about our bird companions, and something that I have noted on this journey is as your vibrations change, so too do the breed of birds. For me, it started out as crows, ravens, and magpies, which then gave way to hawks and birds of prey. And on the latter part of my twin soul journey, they turned to doves. I would be so interested to hear if that is something that you also have experienced, because I do see a commonality between our collective. But yes, going back to what is coming in love for you, it definitely has this energy of excitement. Once again, we see this Magician's card, and this is a card that keeps coming up for me in the collective readings. Yesterday it showed up in an entirely different deck, but the message that kept on coming through was that everything is going to happen as if by magic. With the spring equinox energies, it feels like there is a speeding up of time, and our manifestations are coming in far easier. Do we see in this illustration how the girl here has her wand? It is as if she is simply pointing it in the direction that she wants to go. And God, the universe, your higher self, whichever terminology you prefer to use, is doing the heavy lifting. The swan here is very symbolic of a long life partnership, as swans themselves mate for life. As a little side mention, did you happen to know that all swans within the UK are protected by the Crown, the royal family? This has been the case since the 12th century, and so too are you protected by your ancestors and your divine lineage. So it feels like there is something magical that is coming in love for you. The combination of the Magician card and the Seven of Pentacles does give the essence of your wishes, dreams, and hopes coming into fruition. As I'm looking at this Four of Wands card, I do think of wishes being granted. Now, of course, that is not the traditional meaning of the Four of Swords, but as we look at this illustration and seeing these white feathers, I cannot help but think of angel messages and blessings. And here you are in deep contemplation. I feel like over the last months or years, however long this has taken for you, you have often daydreamed and envisioned your outcome. And this is also a card that tells me that you have done much inner work on yourself, a place where you have had to dig and look at all aspects of yourself. And many of us have had to reach a point of surrender. There are two cards here that speak of this surrender, this Four of Swords, and we see the Hanged Man. This feels for many that it has been a test of endurance, and perhaps at times you have had and perhaps upon this journey you have had little to no evidence of what was really happening beneath the surface. And you have looked from every angle and every perspective. Once again, all around you, I see these little birds as evidence of your companionship along this journey. It is so sweet, as if they are bringing you comfort, when otherwise you would have felt very alone. But look at the top of this card. Do you see this zipper? It is opening up an entirely different reality, a change in vibrational frequency. The blue skies, evidence that what you have believed and what you have felt and what you have thought is now going to be revealed to you. Let us pull a few more cards. Spirit, I can see that this has been long awaited by many. Can we talk about now that this is happening for the viewer, what is coming through? What is coming in love for the viewer? What is coming? Okay, bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Hermit in reverse, and the King of Cups. Let's start here with this Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in the upright position speaks of the solitude that you have experienced. It is also showing the wisdom and the knowledge that you have gained along this journey. But with it coming in the reverse, this is saying that your solitude is coming to an end. And goodness, we don't have just one king coming in, we have two. For some of you, this may feel like a description of just one person, and for others, it genuinely could be multiple people coming in at this time. It quite has that energy of feast or famine. Whether this is one person or whether this is two, it is most definitely speaking of a person or people who are coming towards you with intense emotion and intense passion. And we can see from this King of Wands card, they are not going to hide their feelings. They have certainly come in at their own timing, dancing to the beat of their own drum, as it were. But this is someone who is ready to take action. The King of Cups, someone who is wanting to come in and speak their truth. Someone who may tell you that they have held you close and dear all of this time. They may also have concerns that perhaps this ship has sailed, and they may wonder themselves if this is too late. But I feel that they must, within themselves, come through and express this to you regardless. Once again, with the illustration on this card, this could suggest travel and a way being made for you to travel, to be together. And then we have this Two of Wands. The Two of Wands card to me has always been a card of mental manifestation and of you quantum jumping into the reality that you have imagined for yourself. Of course, this is a collective reading and it will not resonate for everybody. But if you would like to have your own private reading, then there is a link in my bio to same-day readings and also one-on-one Zoom calls.